Hey there, welcome back. Don't tell me what to think. My imagination cannot be limited. Okay. Speaking of imagination, next week, I think the 4th game of Trails of Cold Steel series comes out. Let's say I'm conflicted on what I want to do. Why did I come here? Not quite sure. Anyway, we need to go with the story event. I do want to check in the Grant Market real quick just to see if there's anything interesting for sale. And the reason I'm conflicted is because, we still have not gotten an announcement for localization of the 3rd game. I'm kind of itchy to play it. Japanese version anyway. Then again, I should probably finish the cross-battle games on my Vita. But since I've decided to record those after this one, I have a good excuse to hold off. What are you looking at? Jars? But with Cold Steel games being so far away, I'm guessing even if it gets... Not even sure if it's going to get localized, to be honest. I know there's definitely demand for it. But not quite sure that might be enough since the sales for some of these games are not great. And whenever you have, a game like this where every series, every installment kind of builds off the previous one, where it means you have to play the previous one to play this one. Then every time you put out a new installment of that game, there are fewer people who buy it. So essentially you have a ceiling on how much money you can make. That cannot be a very strong business case to make. So part of me feels there's a small but very distinct and growing possibility that nobody ever, commercially anyway, decides to localize the 3rd game. In that case, you gotta wait for the fan translation, which will be forever. Not sure if I want to do that. Anyway, we don't need to worry about this for now. I've been also told on some grounds, don't know how trustworthy it is, that the Calvert game is in fact being made currently. Maybe about 2 years away. And also, in fact, I'm done here. Let's go. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Not yet. I need to check up with Mint. Not Mint. What's her name? Becky. Where's her house? There it is. Okay. I forgot about her. Is there anybody else? I think that might be it. And also, there is no more Cold Steel games. The 4th one, in fact, is the final version. I'm going to try to not spoil myself this time. I got spoiled on the 3rd game. Not all of it, but enough such that I kind of have a feeling of what's going on. Alright. What did I do? I wouldn't call it mental. We just, we were there for rescue quest. Okay, she's gonna run our store. But which one? Only if everybody is so motivated. There he goes. I'm not sure. Oh. Yes! Not sure who likes what more. Becky with making money or Milliam with going to school. We're gonna have to do some scientific study on that one. Is that it? Are we finally done now? Rosine's not gonna come with us for now. I think that might be it. Okay. If anybody else I left behind, they have themselves to blame for not being important enough. Thanks, game, for reminding me, by the way.
Leaving so soon?
Wait a minute. Who's this? Hey, it's the hooded man.
You're...
I see you remember me after all. That's quite the honor, Reen Schwarzer.
That's not Lecture's voice.
Just who in the world are you? I'm aware how you've been supporting both us and Major Neidhardt from the shadows. But you're a little too suspicious for your own good.
Almost looks like he wants to be suspicious.
Why do you know my name? What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
I just want to help.
There's no need to be hasty. But the time has finally come for me to reveal my true identity to you.
Jesus? Oh, it's...
Ta-da!
It's our drunk historian.
'Tis I, Thomas, your favorite instructor!
He is my favorite instructor. What's up with the music? This man's serious.
What?
Have you seen his staff?
It's certainly been a while since you've enjoyed the bliss of one of my enthralling lessons, hasn't it?
Also,
I trust you've been doing well.
if JRPG have taught you anything,
Why are you, of all people, here?
anybody who has their eyes permanently closed
Wait, no! The better question is, why were you in disguise in the first place?
is 120% a badass.
An excellent question. And, fortunately, one with a simple answer as well. You see, I simply wanted to avoid any trouble that might arise if anyone were to place me as one of Thor's instructors.
Okay, very reasonable.
I must be a master of disguise, because it works so well that no one ever suspected me.
See, he's a pro. Not only is he wearing glasses, he's also wearing a hood. It's like a double whammy.
I think I need a minute to process all of this. So you're the one who helped us back at the Twin Dragons Bridge?
Yes?
Indeed, 'twas I. My goal was to aid you as covertly as I could manage. But there's no need to lurk in the shadows any longer.
Are you gonna come with us to our posh new airship?
I pledge my support, my life, my love.
Wait a minute.
From now on, you can sleep easier at night knowing I'll be right
Are you
there.
related to Olivier, by any chance?
Isn't this all a bit sudden? Oh, I suppose it will be helpful to have another instructor on board.
We got a real nice library. Alright.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the Academy.
True gladiator belt.
Well done!
Yay.
Keep up the good work.
No. Never going to get an S. It's okay. I'm an A student, not an S student. What's S anyway? Who in their right mind would put S above A? Did it not know how alphabets work? Even the Greek alphabet, alpha comes first. Okay. I don't blame him. Why? He's great. He's the most unsuspecting. Also, I would think that our other professor, what's his name? Makarov? Macaroni. Also will be a badass. If there's one thing that this game talks about is that the adults might seem kind of a little bit unhinged. Secretly, they're all super strong and powerful. You're only playing the game from the kids' angle. Then when you see the adults, you're like, oh, nothing to it. Also, at this point, I feel like Thor's Military Academy, it's not just a school. There's something else to it. Everybody on the staff and the students, it's not an ordinary person, let's put it this way. Well, most of them anyway. Hey. I'll make a mech out of you. Sign me up. Are we gonna duel Neidhardt with our mech? Okay, Phoenix wins. Wait, what? I see Olivier has replaced Principal Van Dyke in the funny quest-giving writing. This term is short, but it doesn't matter because it's a required quest anyway. This one's medium, so I think what that means is you don't have to do this until the next story mission. Also, Abyssal Worm, I think I remember those. He obviously wants to fight it. Yes, of course. And please, stop treating her like a kid. She is the secret agent. And she's shown time after time that she knows exactly what she's doing. I wouldn't want it any other way. Okay. Let's take some people that we didn't take last time, alright? Okay, Sarah, gonna leave her out. Let's do Lisa. Emma. Alright, the beta party. I kind of want to take but Fia along with me because I want to build her up a little bit. Precisely build up her quartz. And there really isn't anybody else on this. Well, actually, I guess I can give that to Marcus. Okay, I think that's fine. Guys is a little bit low too, but he doesn't need levels. He's got the wind. Okay, so she is a trade shop. Fantastic. Always glad for the delayed tutorial. 25 hours into the game. Not actually sure if it's 25 hours. Also, I have a hiccup coming. Toa, what happened to the Abyssal Worm? Yeah, I'm not just doing paperwork for once. So, can we add anybody else? Observer Vivi. It's a fantastic title. You know, I wouldn't trade my current job for anything else, but if I had to pick something else, I would find a job where the title is Observer. It's almost as good as in UNICEF. There's a position called Master of Knowledge. If you don't believe me, you can go to their website and search. I think they're actually advertising for somebody right now. You can apply to be a Master of Knowledge today. That ship has sailed for me a long time ago. Okay, let's see. We haven't... You know what? I'm just gonna do a little quick roundup again. Might be a little bit shorter episode. That's okay. Nobody minds. Right? Just humble brag. My archery skills are still obviously very, very strong. She just wants the comfy life. Can't blame her, you know? If you're living in chaos, you crave for the comfy. However, the opposite is also true. You know, if you're living a fairly sheltered existence and don't really have a whole lot for wanting, then a lot of times what you want more than anything else is excitement and meaning and purpose. Also, this is an interesting dialogue partner going out there. Usually he cannot stand Million, yet they are talking. In many ways, they're like the polar opposite of each other. One is a noble, the other one obviously commoner. One works for the noble faction, the other one works for the normal military. One's like stuck up in reserve, the other one is like super bubbly. It's a match made in heaven. Also, I neglected to mention one last thing. One wears a hat, and the other one doesn't. By that logic, Ring's soulmate is probably somebody in, you know, the Crossbrow police office, since they all wear hats over there. Hey, who are you? How do you get in here? And why are you running a gun shop? Do you have a license? Yeah. Shun Sui. I should probably buy some of this stuff. We have money, right? Palpable? Logical shaft? Who makes up these names? Beast shot. It's okay. Convince me. Okay, these dudes are not in our party yet, so we may skip this upgrade cycle. Actually, who is in our party? First 6, right? What about armor? Nope. It's titanium coats. There is... ingredients? No. Becky might have them. Okay, let's go check her. Where is she? There she is. Bartering process. That's a controversial, unconventional move. What do you have? I will take it. We have a lot of these things, so we don't need them. I'm missing a few Gambler Jack. I think this is also Gambler Jack, but I don't actually need... so if you want to, you can kind of buy it. Just by refreshing her curio every single time. Just come in and then talk to her, and that will refresh, and there's a chance you might get what you want. So now, though, I don't particularly care. Contact lenses. Oh. I can't say I'm not curious. Wait, I have 4 already. Why am I getting more? It's ridiculous. Arc Tyrant badge. Only need a Gladiator badge. Okay, I will probably go through this on my own time a little bit. We don't need to do it now. Oh. It's kind of a waste. Why would anyone do this? Trading a U material for Sepith. Seems a little bit like a losing proposition. Wait. Okay. Not too bad. Not sure if I can handle this one. Here, take this instead. I have 10 of these. Why? Oh, I can't put it on both arms. Okay, well. You don't have anything else. You know what? Machios looks better that way. Poor guy, playing to no one in particular. Also, I'm very happy to see the way that they handle dialogues here. Like, they never stop what they're currently doing. So he's just playing the violin and talking to us at the same time. Just like that police lady was saluting and then looking back and talking with us at the same time. People in this world, fantastic at multitasking. I can't even walk and talk at the same time sometimes. Oh, hey. Looking for you. Wait. That's right. She knows that the cat talks. Okay. I was very confused. Of course. Yes. Very capable. Alphen would make a fantastic monarch one day, if they gave her the chance. She doesn't really have many competition. I mean, Olivier is good, but I don't think he wants to be, a ruler like the traditional sense. And then there's Cedric. We don't know a whole lot about Cedric at this point. In fact, we don't know almost anything about Cedric at this point. Okay, we haven't done this yet. So Neidhardt also has problem dealing with Instructor Thomas. So she's not alone there, and that tells you a whole lot about the man and his plans. When you put it that way. I don't know, I feel like there are fewer second dialogues in this game. Maybe it's just my imagination. Like, usually if you talk to a person, there's always a completely different dialogue the second time. And for the most part, we still have it here. But there are more and more occurrences where that's not the case. Hey, Catching up on good old times. My guess is during these missions. Oh, we're gonna get a worker? She's gonna make lunch for us. Great. We might get a little bit of a sub-story for the various people in our group. Because, like, I think, you know, unfortunately, most people are getting left out in the second game. And I think I mentioned this before. You know, Laura has her what good is sword during the Age of Tanks subplot, which never really went anywhere. And, you know, Lisa has her little I want to be independent subplot that doesn't go anywhere. And Machias, good knows what Machias is doing. Cool. That's all I got. Well, then who is the person that I give the really bad food to? Let me know. Maybe you haven't recruited this person yet. You think it'll be Milliam, but it's not. She's actually pretty good at cooking. You just have to give her the right stuff. Okay. Speaking of cooking, I should probably read this. Nope. Anything else? I think that might be it. Okay. That's all I can do. Alright. One more thing. Don't tell me this. Please don't tell me anything about this. I'm not a... Hey, I run this ship, but I'm not a micromanager. Don't need to know the details, thank you very much. Real comforting. Curious to see if that's going to lead to anything particularly. Is there anything else? No. Yellow coloring. Why would anybody buy the sidecar? Action 3. This should actually be pretty easy to make. I might think about doing that next time too. So, just so that I don't have to think about it, I might just go ahead and make the top tier for... how many can I... 3 slots, right? Yep, 3 slots. Okay. Alright. So, let's call the episode here. In between this episode and the next one, what I will do is I will remodel Valimar, because we are going to have to take him most likely to fight the Instructor Neidhardt. It's probably not going to be an easy fight. So I want the best. That's what I deserve. And then we'll outfit everybody in this party. I would like to stick with this party for a while, because I think this can be potentially a very good party. We have some major hitters here. For example, this dude. And we'll see where we go. Next time, we'll drop down. It's probably starting from... where should we go? Maybe we do the side quest first. Anyway, we'll figure out when we come back. Thanks for watching. See you next time.